The 2016 ODP Boys National Championship comes to a close. 12 high school champs are crowned in Southern California. The Washington State football team tries water polo. The results are hilarious. And the voice behind the Damn Daniel videos plays water polo. Don't believe me? Just listen next on The Counterattack.
Damn, water polo, back at it again.
Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining us on The Counterattack. We'll get to Damn Daniel in just a minute, but first things first, the ODP Boys National Championship wrapped this past weekend in Riverside. Some great games as athletes battled it out from around the country. We've got highlights for you. Right now we go to the Riverside Aquatics Complex. Development level gold medal game, SOPAC Blue, Coastal Red. First goal of the game, Ethan Parrish for Coastal Red makes it 1-0. Second quarter action, Gavin Reed gets one back here for SOPAC Blue. They trail 5-3. Kirby adds another for SOPAC Blue. They're down 9-5 here as Coastal Red starts to pull away. Final moments in this one, Aiden Watson for Coastal Red. He'll score it, making it 12-7, and Coastal Red goes on to take gold in the development level. Now on to the cadet gold match, SOPAC Red versus Central. This was a good game from the start. Caleb Archer opens things for Central, making it 1-0. Not too long after that, SOPAC Red gets on the board thanks to this score from Hansen, making it 2-1. We now go later in the match, Archer answering again, making it 7-5 for Central. Second half action now, fourth quarter to be exact, and Matthew Hosmer on the skip shot here. Beautiful delivery for Central, making it 9-6. SOPAC Red trying to close the gap. They trail by 2 goals. They'll get to within 1 here. Molina scoring, but they'd get no closer. Big victory for Central. They take gold 9-8. Final gold medal match of the day, Youth Division, Coastal Red, Pacific Red, and this was a close one as well. Jake Earhart of Coastal Red opens with a penalty shot, 1-0 the score. Dylan Woodhead responds for Pacific Red on the rebound. He makes it 1-1. Let's go later in the match now. 6-4, Felix Brosnia-Willem of Coastal Red makes it 7-4, beating a couple of defenders. Later on, it got tighter here in the fourth. Abramson with just 3:32 left, a final rally for Pacific Red. He makes it 9-8, but Coastal Red, the last word. 35 seconds left. Chasen Travisano puts the capper on this one, 10-8. Coastal Red, your youth gold medalist in the Olympic Development Program Championships. Afterwards, we talked with some ODP folks about their experience in Riverside.
My favorite part was probably getting to spend so much time with such a good team and learning to work as a whole and, distribution and just teamwork in general. I play at Texas Longhorn Aquatics in Austin, Texas. Yeah, definitely. Here it's a lot, people are bigger and it's a lot faster. So the ball moves quicker, and it's just like a faster rhythm of game here.
Great weekend that we've had so far. It's our first time coming out here to California. We're from Chicago, Illinois. It's 37 degrees over there right now, so I'm loving the sun. I think what he's learning is how to work in a team that he's not necessarily working with on the daily. These guys came together, in certain groups and events, and he's made a lot of lasting friendships, I'm sure, this weekend. They're talking to each other, and they're working as a team, and they're having fun, which is the most important thing of all.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's a really good learning experience, and it can help us go back and enrich our clubs back home.
Again, a big congratulations to all of our winners from the ODP National Championships. And don't forget, NTSC selections will be posted to usawaterpolo.org. And we'll be back in Riverside in just a couple of weeks for the Girls Championship. Looking forward to that. But now we switch gears to a social media phenomenon. It's a craze. It's Damn Daniel. If you're not familiar with what this is, maybe you don't watch The Ellen Show, or you're not big into Twitter or Snapchat or Vine, just take a look.
Damn, Daniel! Back at it again with the white van! Damn, Daniel! Damn, Daniel! Damn, Daniel! Damn, Daniel! Damn, Daniel! Back at it again with the white vans!
So there you have it. That's the Damn Daniel craze. Started out with a pair of Vans sneakers and has just taken off. Now, while you might recognize Daniel from the videos, the guy doing the voice and the filming, that's Josh Holz. He's a water polo player for the Riverside Water Polo Club, and while we were in Riverside for the ODP Championships, who better to talk to than Josh? We caught up with him to ask him all about the Damn Daniel hysteria, how it all started, and some great things he and Daniel are doing for the local community. First, just tell me, you probably answered this question a million times, how did this whole Damn Daniel thing come about?
You know, it was just so random. You know, it wasn't anything. Like, I just came up to Daniel one day and I was like, damn, Daniel, and it just kind of happened, and then people started getting feedback. I started getting feedback from people, and it was just going crazy. Everyone loved it, you know. That's how it started, you know. It was nothing. You know, first it was Daniel's looks, it was Daniel's style. That was the first thing, and then back in my voice, my stupid voice, you know, that I think that's what got to people, you know. That's what started making it funny. It was when I got over 10,000 retweets, and my Twitter feed just wasn't stopping. That's when I knew it. It was like, wow, this is getting big, you know. And then I started thinking, like, I started going to school, and everyone was just walking by me, and they just started saying, damn Daniel. I was like, I don't know these people. I've never met them in my life, and they started saying, damn Daniel. That's when I was like, wow. I was like, I don't know what I started. You know, it was crazy.
So a lot of people across the country got to know you even more when you appear on the Ellen Show. That's big time. What was that appearance like, and just your kind of memories of being on one of the biggest, most popular talk shows in America?
You know, it was probably the scariest thing I've ever done. Literally, like, I've never been so scared in my life because it's just so intimidating, knowing that, like, so many people are gonna watch this. But also, it's probably the greatest memory and greatest thing I've ever done because, you know, it was the people there, the producers, the helpers, they're just so awesome. You know, they're just like, they're so personal. You know. It was crazy, you know, but it was a really good experience, really good experience. My surfboard, you know, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to, me and my dad are actually going to, like, glass it up and put it in my room we're going to have that for the rest of my life. And then with Daniel, we got a 5,000 gift card from Vans. We're going to help out the community, you know.
That's a really, really generous and gracious thing to do. What made you guys want to give back to your own community?
You know, it just started from Inland Empire, you know. We want to help out the community, and we're like, all right, we're gonna do some charity with it. We're not gonna spend $5,000 on Vans. We're not gonna do that, you know. We're gonna have to give it away. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, I'm really, really looking forward to Junior Olympics. You know, it's gonna be in San Jose this year. It's gonna be a great time with my friends. You know, RWP, repping RWP, Riverside. It's gonna be cool. I wanted to say thanks to my mom and dad and Daniel's parents, Jennifer and Jose. You know, they're just so helpful through all this. You know, they're trying to make something out of it. You know.
Thanks again to Josh for taking the time out to talk with us and forcing me to get my first ever pair of Vans. Not bad. I'm worried about keeping the white ones clean, but we wish them the best of luck and think it's great what they're doing for the San Bernardino community. Now we turn things to high school water polo, and it was a huge weekend for high school girls water polo in Southern California. Champs decided in the CIF Southern section, San Diego section, and the LA City section. Let's get you caught up on all the results. 12 champs in total. First things first, last Thursday, LA City section, Eagle Rock, four-time defending champ, not going to be a fifth time thanks to Birmingham. They knock them off 8-6, and as you can see here, it was a wild environment. Fans were excited. Video here courtesy from LA Times. Congrats to Birmingham on the big 8-6 victory. Then we move to Saturday. 7 divisions up for grabs, all at the William Wool Aquatic Center in Irvine, California. The big one to lead us off, Division I, considered the best high school water polo in the country. It was history-making for Orange Lutheran. They started their team only 4 years ago. Now they're champs. They defeated Foothill 6-3 for their first ever title, not just in Division I, but in program history. A meteoric rise there for the Lancers. Then to Division II, it went into overtime. Murrieta Valley defeating El Toro 10-8, first Division II title for Murrieta Valley. From there, Division III, ML King out of Riverside. They were able to defeat Arroyo Grande 7-1. A big weekend for Riverside. 3 different Riverside area schools played for titles in Irvine. Another one, Riverside Poly. They lost Division IV. Royal coming up with their second straight title, 15-9. From there, Division V action, Palm Desert all over Temple City, 13-4. We keep things moving. Division VI, Santa Monica, 2 goals better than Westridge, 8-6. And then last but certainly not least, Division VII, Foothill Tech going for a repeat, not to be. Hillcrest edges them by a goal, 8-7. Now let's head on down the freeway to San Diego. 4 championships up for grabs. The Open Division Bishops. It's been a clinic the last 6 years. They have been the champion. No different here in 2016. They defeat La Jolla 5-4. Division 1 action, Vista over Fallbrook 7-4. Mar Vista gets their first title in program history, beating Scripps Ranch 8-6 in Division 2 action. And in Division 3, Hilltop just a goal better than Serra, 7-6. Again, a big congratulations to all of our CIF champions here in the winter season. Don't forget spring water polo right around the corner. We're going to have high school results all the way through the rest of the school year right here on the Counterattack. Also this past weekend, college alumni water polo action as the USA Water Polo College Alumni Tournament was in Altamonte Springs, Florida, and some of the usual suspects got together. If there's a club water polo tournament, New York Athletic Club, usually the team to beat. On the women's side, the New York Athletic Club defeated Bucknell 11-4 en route to the championship. Then in the men's championship, we had a split champ, Greenwich and Harvard sharing top honors. In an individual meeting late in the tournament, it was Greenwich beating Harvard 16-15 in a shootout. Great time had by all there in Florida, and a great chance for some old college teammates to get together and show they still have it in the pool. We look forward to everyone else coming out next year, hopefully an even bigger field in the college alumni tournament. From college alumni to active college players, it was a huge weekend in women's college water polo. UC Irvine playing host to one of the big non-conference tournaments of the year, and some upsets. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Michigan 2 goals better than Cal, 7-5. UCLA just getting past San Diego State, 6-5. Arizona State over San Jose State, 7-6. Some non-UCI invite scores. Carthage 9 goals ahead of Caltech, 19-10. Back to UCI. The Anteaters themselves just falling by a goal to USC, 11-10. And then the Trojans, the eventual champs, they would beat UCLA 10-7 for the crown. So you can be sure the ranking is going to be all kinds of jumbled come this week as we get an idea of who will make up the top 25 in women's water polo. And let's close things out with our social media send-off. It's the best of what you're sharing on the internet. Use the hashtag counterattack. Make sure to tag us at USAWP. We start with a real fun video from Washington State. The men's football team trying water polo. As you can see from this video, they still have some work to do. You have to admire the energy and the intensity these guys bring, and look at some of the size in these guys. I see a couple of future centers out there for sure. Couple of things to point out. Of course, they're jumping off the bottom. The two-hand skip shot, while very effective, not allowed, and somewhere in there long ago there was an exclusion. In any event, Washington State Cougars football Twitter account having some fun. We said, hey, guys, maybe work on the rules a little bit. They said, how about some mild guidelines? Then Team USA chiming in. They love to see some of the athletes in other sports trying out water polo, whether it be Tony Azevedo or Maggie Steffens, airing their support. We'd love to see more colleges like Washington State add a water polo program. If it starts with a football team, so be it. That'd be great. From there, ODP National Championships, all kinds of social media. Aiden Zhang and his team had a big win in the ODP National Championships, celebrating what had to be a surreal 24 hours. St. Lucy's hosting a clinic with the men's national team. They were able to share a photo here with some of their athletes and John Mann. A local reporter then posed the question, with all these high school championships and all the celebrations going on, best celebration in high school sports, the water polo plunge. Eric, we have to tell you, that's the best celebration in all sports. That happens at the Olympic Games, in college, high school, everywhere. Where else can you jump in the water with all your teammates? Only in water polo. After that, Dale Swim suggests that after all the good times in Texas a couple of weeks ago, we are only a few years away from an Olympian coming from the state of Texas. We have to agree. Maybe it is 2024. Maybe it's sooner. Who knows? And last but not least, Dave Svensson from Central ODP sharing his cadet boys after a big win. They're dabbing on them. That's still a thing. Cam Newton started it. ODP picked up the ball and ran with it. So great stuff there from our social media send-off. Again, we want to see the best of what you're doing on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Even if you're dabbing on them, we're down with that. Just use the hashtag counterattack. Tag us at USAWP, and we'll share the very best of it right here on the show. That's going to do it for this week's episode of The Counterattack. Thank you for watching, and just like Dan Daniel says, next week we'll be back at it again with the water polo.
Damn, water polo, back at it again.